So guys, regarding the post I made on my YouTube where I talked about Sowore might be the tyrant leader, right? I got a lot of reactions, a lot, and I'm going to be pointing out the ones that really caught my attention. All the ones that say you are talking rubbish, you are those ones don't really matter. Okay, now I saw somebody who said Peter Obi be the president because Peter Obi is soft and that they need iron hands like Sowore to be able to take presidency. Now, I want to remind you people, during the election of Jonathan and Buhari, Sowore was on the team of Buhari, right? Everybody kept saying, Buhari is the one that will take the country to the promised land. Buhari, a retired general, in fact, even Femi Falana, in their, what's it called, campaign, they said, this is a retired general. He has the willpower. He has the this. He has the that. To be able to take Nigerians and take them away from the cartel. The cartel is taking our oil. The cartel is doing this. And they said Buhari was the right person. Now, when Buhari came into power, did Buhari do anything? Absolutely nothing. Buhari finally went there, took his own share, did everything he went to do for his family, relatives, for his kinsmen, and Buhari went out. Okay? Now, you are coming to say Peter Obi does not have the strong will. Peter Obi does not have the iron hands. We have given you people the iron hands you people said you wanted. Tinubu is another iron hand. Can you see that? He listens to nobody. All the complaints we are complaining on social media, Tinubu is not hearing us. He's not hearing us. Most of you watched that video where I said Sowore the tyrant leader in my YouTube, but you did not watch it to the end. You did not watch it to the end. Sowore supported Buhari. What did Buhari do? Okay, let Sowore tell us what he felt was going to happen that made him support Buhari. If Sowore can come and tell us, and we support Sowore, is Peter Obi my kinsman? Is Peter Obi my brother? Peter Obi is not anything related to me. But when you are weighing, they talk and say, okay, for my comment section, you see people saying all of them are the same. All politicians are the same. All politicians are the same. But then we have the ones that are lesser evil than others. My mom used to say, if you hold two things for hand and two of them they fall, the one way they more important, then you go first cash. Meaning they are more among the wicked politicians. Some are more than some. Okay, Tinubu was Sowore and Tinubu were partners. This whole enmity between them started when Tinubu wanted to become a president and Sowore also wants to become president. That is when the whole enmity started. Before then, they were friends, for God's sake. Before then, they were working together. How did they take down Jonathan? How did they continuously keep publicizing about PDP? PDP is bad, PDP is bad. Everybody say, okay, PDP was bad. Because we were expecting to get better, okay? But now, you supported these people with publicity on social media. You supported these people with news publicity, which got them to fame. You got them to power. Now they are in power. Where are we? So you need to come and tell us, okay, I felt these people were good, but they treated me wrongly, or tell me that all through the time you were supporting them, you were never paid. Tell me, Saint Sowore, tell me all through the time you were supporting Buhari, they never paid you for any media publication. For heaven's sake, leave all this drama. When it comes to politics, at this point, we should be thinking of how to emulate Burkina Faso. We should be thinking of how to emulate Burkina Faso. Use the resources of the people for the people. They are all your enemies now, but before you, in fact, you counted it in this place in your video. Listen how many presidents you have been with, how many presidents you have seen. You counted Buhari before. My family told me that during Buhari's time, if you wanted, say people were almost, the level of hunger and poverty, it remains for many people, they say their children. You see the suffering. And that was why a lot of elderly people kicked against picking Buhari again. Do you understand? Now, you know Buhari before. You now supported Buhari again. What exactly did Buhari do before that made you support Buhari again? You were working with Tinubu during the last election. Wole Soyinka, you mentioned that Wole Soyinka said so thing, and then people were coming against Wole Soyinka. It was like, what did I do wrong? Wole Soyinka was, in fact, has always been a friend of President Tinubu. During Jonathan's time, everybody teamed up to get down Jonathan. And now you people successfully got down Jonathan. Now we are at the crossroad. We are in the Red Sea. Can you tell us what you expect us to think? That you are not a Tinubu. For me, you are a Tinubu's distraction to cut down Peter Obi's publicity. Mr. Sowore, for me, you are a Tinubu's distraction to divide the youth from Peter Obi. For me, because you have closely worked with Tinubu all the while. Tinubu did not do anything wrong to you. Tinubu was not bad to you. This is simply politics. I feel Tinubu put you in there to distract the youth from supporting Peter Obi. Why am I supporting Peter Obi? For one, I'm supporting Peter Obi for equity, fairness, and justice. If you want to calculate the tribes who have ruled, the Igbos have not ruled. And I would rather give a Peter Obi chance than to give Orji Uzor chance. I would rather give Peter Obi chance than give Rochas Okorocha chance. I would rather give Peter Obi chance than give any other politician from the East. I would rather give Peter Obi that chance than to give others, because we have seen what Peter Obi did in terms of education. We have seen a lot of other things Peter Obi did in terms of security. I am not from Anambra, so but the little I know he is good. And we need somebody who listens to people. When Peter Obi was governor, primary school children, secondary school children, class captains had a phone number they could use to reach him to report that their teachers were not doing the right thing. Now, Tinubu is in office. You are coming to say Peter Obi did not join Atiku because if he had joined Atiku, they would have taken down Tinubu. Do you think everything is what a vice president can do? A vice president is almost insignificant in this country. In fact, it is, for me, it just be like say that they do and say, okay, in case anything happens to president, you have to wait for something to happen to the president before the vice president can become useful. Now, take it. Ask yourself this question, right? Ask yourself this question: how do somebody like Tinubu, Shettima, why is Shettima complaining of being inactive? If Peter Obi had been vice to Atiku, it would even ruin his career, because if Atiku does not perform while in office, it will rub off on Obi. And even if Obi was a vice presidential aspirant of Atiku then, and he then came out later to become presidential aspirant, does not mean he was paid. It is simple. He has seen that being a vice is as good as useless to him. There are some things that needs to be done in this country. A vice does not have that power to do it. Well, for those of you who ask this question, you can ask more questions in the comment section. I will do a video to respond to you. Why I will pick Peter Obi over Sowore? This is my opinion.